So today's topic is getting to the altar by altering this. Stay tuned because this is key to getting to a wedding or getting the full, complete, total commitment that you want from your man. So who am I to be talking about this? I'm Coach Paula Grooms, a dating and relationship coach, licensed social worker, and author of the book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. I want to get into this today. It's simple, but one of the most difficult things to do for a lot of women. And if you are one of them, you will need to take heed and really work on this for yourself and for the chance of going the distance with any man and for your specific man. Because I want you to get what you desire and deserve. That is what I'm all about here. So, what is the one thing that a man must have so that he can feel very safe with you to get to the I do? It's foundational in men to want this kind of safety, and it's not just in terms of what you might think, which is, okay, a woman won't cheat, she will be faithful, she will be loyal. Think of all the qualities, also honesty, sense of humor, all these things that men would like. But I take this from a very incredibly large study that was done about what women and men want in terms of the overriding number one thing they want to feel from their partner. It was interesting and not unexpected, really. The number one thing women want above all is one thing, and that is to be desired. Men, the number one thing they want above all is to be respected. Now, how does that occur? So many ways we show respect for people. For men, a deeper understanding of your respect for him is something on an emotional level that you must understand. And that is, men are very averse to emotional reactions. Why this is, we could go on, and have a whole textbook on that. Psychologically, environmentally, biologically, sociologically, all of it, right? So I'm going to whittle it down for you. Women, we live via our emotions, and we relate via our emotions. Men live via their decisions. And so they don't respect as much emotional reaction. And what can happen is they deem something that you may consider a small emotional reaction to actually be emotional overreaction. And this can be maddening for us, for sure. But we must know this if we want to truly connect with a man on the level whereby he will feel safe and respected in order to go the distance with you and want to go the distance with you. Again, I want to emphasize that what you deem as emotional overreaction, he deems it from a fraction of what your assessment of emotional overreaction is. So you'll hear a lot about men, it's drama filled, and it's because he doesn't really connect with or understand your emotions in the way that you do. We women are all about emotions. It's the yin and yang of things. It's the emotional feeling side of life, which is female. Why we say Mother Nature, right? But if we take out that emotion away from it, They really want all the peaceful, feminine, soft, related things in life to that, and that makes them feel safe. This is tricky because you are an emotional being, and to the degree that you are, you're going to have to find a man that will accept to a certain degree. But I find that women expect men to just take whatever emotion and reaction and or what they deem overreaction to go the distance, and it won't, because men are, you could think of it this way, a little bit afraid of it because they don't know what's coming next, and they don't live through their emotions, they don't process their emotions in the same way, and they don't know what to react to and what not to react to, how to react, what their reaction is going to trigger in you, and it really snowballs. And the more you react and push for his reaction, you get less and less, and he pulls back and back and back. And it can be a vicious cycle. Because while there's a part of him that's intrigued by it, when it's on a constant, continual basis, and it's who you are, he could be afraid of it, resistant to it, doesn't know how to deal with it, all of these things, and that connotes not respect for who he is and what he needs, you see? So you really must rein in your emotional reactions and process your own emotions, not put them out there to the man. This is key. When you start to do this, and when you start to take 100% responsibility, I have a video about that, I'll connect it below, meaning I'll put it in the description. When you take 100% responsibility for your own emotional reactions, not put them on him, not expect him to solve them, then this can be seriously helpful. It's the energy coming from you in that way. And if you're a very passionate woman in terms of that, and you have trouble, in other words, some of us resonate or vibrate at a much lower emotional vibration. We're all on a scale, and then some of us very, very high. And if you're in the very, very high level, you're going to need a certain type of man. However, this is what happens. Opposites attract, right? So you may be very attracted to the what may be the stolid kind of less emotional man. And this can be tricky. If you are, and you really want him, you've got to be very cognizant then of reining in your emotional reactions with him, processing yourself in a calm, confident manner before ever expressing to him. This takes practice, and you can do it with practice. It depends on the degree that you want him, and that you are willing to make these changes, because here's what I can tell you. The man will love you for this time, but he's not going to be willing in the same way that you are to make these changes. And why? It's very simple. I talk about it all the time. Why? It's not that he doesn't love you enough. He does love you. But from my book, if you know it, it's the puppy principle at work. Just like we as women can love all puppies, be connected to all puppies, and we want to find the right puppy, even though we love them all, who can really connect with us in a way that's going to fit our lifestyle. Think of it like that. Because we are puppies to men. They love us all, one way, shape, or form. They want us all. And so it's much easier for the man. This isn't great. I'm not do we wish it were different? Yes, but this is the truth. I'm here to give you the truth, as I know it, of course. But so many women have connected with the puppy principle. And when you get that, it frees you, because you will understand how you must take 100% responsibility for your experience. If you want this relationship to go the distance, if you are in one, it can, according to what commitment you will make to making those changes yourself, according to what the man needs. If he's saying things to you like, this is too much drama, I don't understand you, you feel he pulls back when you give emotional reactions. And this can even be emotional reactions to your life that maybe don't even have anything to do with him. So, you have to be mindful of that. Scale your man, no. And then, maybe I need to adjust here because I do want him enough. And maybe this is a good thing for me to work on my own emotional reactions. Maybe I need to go deeper and think about me and what I'm putting out there. It's a very good thing to do. So, if you have overblown reactions, you have to work on that. And that's going to be good for you to do it anyway. But start reining in with your man and start handling those things yourself. Make sure you're not putting it on him. I will do more on this. As I said, there's the video taking 100% responsibility. I think that'll be very helpful for you. I'll go to the playlist of relating in relationships. If you're just dating, there's many videos here. Come back to this, re-listen, understand the depth of it here, because it could be at play. If you have been broken up with, and the man loved you, and you better know that, because I know that. And how do I know that? If you were in any kind of relationship that went any manner of months, he did, on some level, because you're a pretty puppy. And yes, he loved you, or he would not have stayed at all. Okay? And again, I'm talking levels of love, right? Know that. Know that you are loved as the pretty puppy you are. But you need to take responsibility for your emotional reactions so that vis-a-vis your man, he can feel comfortable, safe, and be confident that he can commit to you. And that's what it's all about. So, get my book if you haven't. Keep listening here, watching here, and listen to my podcast, Make Him Wonder, because I have real life, love, and relationship coaching conversations there that back all this up, reaffirm, and show you more through the objectivity of other women's experiences. I hope this was helpful again, and until next time, keep watching, repeating. It will help you. I trust you got a lot of good information from today's video, and I enjoy bringing you content that is valuable for success in your romantic life. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the alert bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And if you want more on any of the content you see here, you can go to my book, Why Won't He Commit? How a Man Decides to Make You the One. You can order it at any fine retailer where you get your books. And if you want more on me or any of my programs, my podcast, go to CoachPaulagrooms.com, and we could be talking soon.